The NBA is getting soft. They want to shorten the season. They want to shorten the season so the players don't get injured. They want to shorten it to 66 games. It's not going to work. You know what's going to happen when they shorten it? Players still going to sit out. It won't make a difference. We just have less games. Think about it. Joel Embiid has only played 38 games this year. Who cares if the season was 66 games at that point? Ja Morant only played 20 games this year. Who cares if the season is 66 games? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. How do you feel about the league shortening the season?
Nah, they shouldn't shorten the season, bro. Keep it at 82, man.
Keep it at 82.
Yup.
Here's the thing, man. At 82 games, we get to at least watch basketball every night from October to April, May. I mean, look, we just got to like other people on the team. Anthony Edwards out? Cool. I want to see some Bones Highland. I want to see Bones Highland go to work. I'm okay with that. If Shai's out, shoot, cool. Let's see some Jaden Williams. Let's see some Chet. Let's see some Chet. You gotta like basketball, man. I don't mind it. LaMelo out, you're cool. Let me watch some Brandon Miller. He can ball, he can hoop. Some Kyle Knipple. He can hoop. What are we shortening the games for? Then they try to use it. They try to use COVID and lockout seasons as examples. Bro, COVID is like, we dying to play basketball. We would love to play basketball. That's a terrible circumstance. Lockouts, y'all don't want to pay no one. Terrible circumstance. Oh yeah, now we're gonna play. 50 games? Y'all want to play 50 games? New York Knicks Spurs finals season of 1999. Y'all want to play that? Now, I say some things should change. Why do we play against the same team 4 times? Come on, man. Add an extra game to the East and the West, bro. Take one away from the other side. The reality of it is this. There are good players, good teams in the league. There's just not enough on both sides. And it's always been like that. I can't remember a year, a season where both coasts had 8 great teams. The West usually there. The East, not so much. And when I say great teams, I mean teams you really feel can win a championship. You look at the East right now. You got Detroit, could win. I don't think so. Boston, could win. I see him in the finals. The Knicks, could win, but I don't think so. The Cavaliers, could win, but I don't think so. Everyone else, not a chance. Not a chance. Go to the West. Spurs, I like them winning. OKC, could win. Lakers, not going to win. But it's up there. It's nice. Nice to think of. Denver, they could win. Houston, entertaining to watch, but not going to win.
Minnesota?
No, not going to win. Entertaining to think, but not going to win. But the Clippers could surprise people. The Minnesota could surprise you. They could surprise you.
Yeah, Suns could surprise you.
Suns could surprise you and get far. You make it interesting. But here's the thing. You're only going to have one winner. You're going to only have one winner every year. That's never going to change. The keys to it, to keep people interested, is to have good teams. Now you have talented players on these teams. You taking away games ain't going to make it less or more talented. The players are still going to get hurt. Why? because they're traveling, they're eating bad, they're getting nothing but physical contact night in and night out. So it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. Kyrie Irving get injured, it's bound to happen. Kawhi Leonard get injured. These guys have chronic injuries. Anthony Davis, chronic injuries. Joel Embiid. And then some guys are just going to do stuff that doesn't make sense. Podcast P, whatever reason he was out, don't make any sense. Don't make sense. Ja Morant, tremendous talent. We spend more time about talking about his attitude than we do his game. Shortening the season ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help. Then they still get paid the same. And we shorten the season. Are we gonna have a good All-Star game? Are we gonna get the stars to be in a dunk contest like everyone wants? I mean, personally, I don't really care, but you guys do. Is Anthony Edwards going to enter the dunk contest? What you think, E? We shorten the game. Anthony Edwards get in the dunk contest this year?
Yeah, has to, bro. Gotta be part of the negotiation, man.
Come on, man. I gotta be part of the negotiation, bro. Man, that's your boy Sean Shook Amos, man. This is the Real Hooper Show. I got my guy E here. What's good, my boy?
Yo, what's good, bro? How you doing?
There you go. There's some energy finally, bro. My man sound like he was my man sound like he had a funeral every time I introduce him. I say, what's up? I got my guy E here. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You know, come on, bro. Lock in. Lock in. Now, they've been trying to make a lot of changes, E. They talked about changing for the award system, right?
Yep.
The players don't care about that.
Players don't care about awards?
Well, no. Why do you think they care about awards?
Bro, that's how they get paid, bro.
No, that's not how they get paid. They getting, dude, are you crazy?
I mean,
You
no.
think, all right, look. Now, Jordan Poole is not up for any awards.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He get paid $128 million for 4 years.
Wow.
You think he won an award at that point? He took Ice Spice on a $500,000 date.
Yo.
A $500,000 date. And you really believe that he's somewhere like, damn, man, I'm trying to get the MVP this year. I'm about to drop her off.
All right, Jordan Poole is different, though.
They ain't no different, bro.
I'm talking about the creme de la creme, bro.
Who the creme de la creme?
The
So-
all NBA players,
Who?
the
Like who?
MVPs.
Who?
All NBA players, MVPs, the defensive players. of the
Who?
years.
Give me a name. Throw a name out there.
All right, last year, Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson made an all-defensive team. He would have.
You think he care about that?
But he would have got a max contract,
Bro,
though.
at one point, he averaged dude, he's 6'9", 7. I don't even know how he got that. He averaged 5 rebounds.
That's what I'm saying. Or like Austin Reeves. Let's say Austin Reeves missed. Let's say he had a stellar year. He made an all NBA team, all NBA third team. You think he's gonna get paid?
He's going to get paid, but I don't think he cares. Listen, he's going to get paid this year regardless. He averaged 23 points this year.
Yeah, but I'm saying the type of money he's gonna be seen is gonna be different.
Don't care. They don't. It's more than enough.
Nah,
Listen, bro. Let me tell you something, right?
Whoa. If it's more than enough, why LeBron take that $50 million then?
Look, it's more than enough for those guys. LeBron came in the old era. He probably got bills for days.
All right, okay.
These young guys come in. You see how they dressed at the game.
That's what I'm saying.
They dress like they about to go do laundry.
That's
They dress like they walking from dorm to dorm.
Nah, bro.
They dress like they dress like they walk from dorm to dorm, sneaking to the volleyball girl dorm rooms.
Bro, you see Shai, bro. Shai dressed like this at the Met Gala.
Yeah,
bro.
Shai dressed like that, but Shai still don't care about them awards. He don't care about them awards.
And that's their legacy too, though.
They don't care about the legacy, bro.
When we start comparing players, we compare MVPs, we compare championships, all NBAs, all this stuff plays a factor.
And that's ruins it. Listen, these rules ruin your argument. Because here's what's going to happen, right? Who's not? All right, Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Yep.
Right? Is that he still haven't won MVP. So all the years, so 10 years from now, 15 years from now, you're going to be arguing, oh, Luka didn't do this. He didn't do that. But bro should have had at least an MVP. He was a top runner each time. You think Luka cares about going for an MVP in his 7th? What year is he in? 8?
He's in the 8th year.
He's in his 8th year. You think Luka going to care about going for an MVP in his 12th? After when he averaged 33 points, somebody else who averaged 9 points less than him is being considered the number 1 MVP candidate? You think he care about it in year 12? You think he want to play 75 games to prove it?
Yes, bro.
Heck no, bro. Heck
Bro,
no.
Luka cares. Bro, these players, they don't care, but they care about it. They care about it, bro.
No, he's not. Listen, let me tell you something. Luka 12th year, bro. They shortened the game. They shortened the season to 66. Luka's playing 45. He's playing 47. I'm telling you, bro. Only thing that's gonna happen with all this stuff, man, is the league gonna be super watered down. And to me, I love the NBA. I love what I see. But the problem with the basketball today is this. You have a lot of it. It's a lot of basketball, especially around this time. It's nothing but basketball. From February all the way into August, basketball dominates. Summer league games, spring league games, tournaments. It dominates. It dominates. Clinics, training. Basketball's all over the place. One-on-one YouTube. Big three. It's everywhere. So now you go shorten the game to 66 games. Then what? It's bad enough you have so much talent in the NBA and we don't know who they are. Who's that kid? He got to score 34 times in a row for us to recognize him. So when we sit there and we go, okay, let's go shorten the game. All right, ain't gonna help. All right, and if they don't play 65 games, they're not getting no award. Imagine one of the players like a Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid missed the first 40. You think he care now? He already know I'm cooked. I missed the first 40. I ain't got a chance. I ain't got a chance. I ain't gonna play. I'm done. Man, I save for the playoffs, man. I might as well not even go after it now. So, listen. And then another thing, too, with the awards, bro, I never really argued awards. I'm not going to sit there and argue about Kobe Bryant, bro. The reason why I argue about Kobe Bryant because a Kobe Bryant argument is literally an argument of player. Because you can't argue awards. He got one MVP. He got one MVP. You can sit there and bunch him in. Oh, yeah, he got all these defensive teams. He got all these first teams. Who cares? Who cares? It's literally an honor above that called MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Who cares if someone on teams? Well, how would you feel if I told you I got honorable mention in my conference when I was in college? Who cares? Who cares? Even if I told you I was first team all conference, who cares? It's just some political shit. Nobody cares, bro.
But that's a stat though. That's an honor, bro.
It is an honor.
Know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing to debate. Who cares?
I feel like it's debatable.
All right, so like for instance, right? Marc Gasol got the Defensive Player of the Year over LeBron. Is Marc Gasol a better defender than LeBron? No, he's not.
You could argue that year he was better.
He wasn't.
LeBron.
He wasn't. He wasn't even on the first team.
Damn.
like he was. It's all political. It's all political. Some may argue LeBron James might have had a better year than Derrick Rose the year he won MVP. Go look at the stats. It's all political. Who cares? Real hoopers understand. Real hoopers understand, man. Speaking of LeBron is getting the haters upset again, man. He getting them upset again, E.
Per usual, bro.
You know what he said?
What he said?
He said, I'm effing good.
Yeah.
I'm good. LeBron James was on his podcast with his co-host Steve Nash, another NBA legend. And he reminded us that he's a chameleon on the basketball court. LeBron James said, look, man, whatever assignment y'all need me to do, I got y'all. You remember the time I played point? I led the league in assists. And he won the championship that year. When I went to Miami, I had the ball less. You know the haters gonna get upset. What? He had the most ball usage on the team. Less than he did at Cleveland. He still had the most ball usage, but he had it less. And won a championship with it less. If D Wade needed him to cut from that 45 slot, he did what he needed to do. The reason why the haters get upset when it comes to LeBron is that they want to be the ones to say, you're good, you're bad. They want to be the ones to say, you did great. We like this performance. No, we ain't like. And they want him to just walk. Yep, listen to you. No. LeBron going to tell you, listen, bro. I'm the greatest player to ever play the game, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. And I like it, bro. I like it, man. Sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror like, yo, I'm a good-looking guy. There ain't no conceited shit. Think about some of y'all dudes. Some of y'all dudes walk around for years. Nobody said y'all look good. Somebody got to you got look. Somebody got to say it. Somebody has to say it. There's dudes that hey, listen to me. Understand, you young, right?
Yeah.
I'm older, so I hang with a lot of older guys, right?
Yep.
And they married, right?
Yep.
Some of these guys is in marriages where their wife hasn't said they handsome in years.
That's tough, bro.
In years. They just existing around each other. The only phone calls they get, did you pick her up yet?
That's crazy.
Did you drop them off yet? Don't forget to pick up the cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, the tuition is due. They haven't heard, baby, you look so good in years. So how can we not dudes for saying, yo, I'm great? Because the world ain't going to say it. ESPN is not going to come up and say, LeBron James, he's a chameleon on the basketball court. He can do everything. Watch this. They're going to do that once in a blue. They're going to do that when he retired. So you got to tell himself that. And I don't mind that, man. So I don't know why the haters mind it, E. I don't know why the haters mind that stuff, bro. You know another thing I thought about, E? SGA first 7 years is better than Kobe's first 7 years. A lot of people, I've been looking at online, and people don't want to admit this. They don't want to admit this, E. Now, let's be clear. I didn't say SGA was better than Kobe, but his first 7 years, definitely better. SGA has averaged 30 several times his first 7 years. Kobe averaged 30 on his 7th year. Now, some of y'all going to say, oh, well, Kobe won 3 rings in his first 7 years. True. Very true. But to this day, we are still debating, is it Batman and Robin or is it Superman and Batman? Is it Kobe and Shaq or Shaq and Kobe? You ain't have to do that with SGA. SGA was finals MVP, league MVP, led the league in scoring. Every press conference, the boys is behind me. Put my jacket on my shoulders, fellas, while I talk. You know, there's no debate that he was that guy for his team. Now, here's the difference between SGA and Kobe. Markets. Is SGA does what he did with the Oklahoma Thunder, with the Lakers? My man E behind the camera, he's a huge Lakers fan. Haven't seen him wear a Lakers jersey yet. But if SGA win a championship for the Lakers, I'm pretty sure he come in here with Laker jersey and Laker shorts. Top and bottom.
The full get up.
The full get up. Armband.
That's
Laker fitted. I can't see it. Lucas. He had a Lucas on. You're the only person I ever met who wore the Lucas. But SGA, now, if he wants to have a better legacy than Kobe, he needs to do what he's doing right now for another 13 years. Does he have to win 5 championships? No. 2 or 3. I say 2 or 3. But here's the thing about these young guys. This is the part where we'll go back to not caring. SGA doesn't care about leading a better legacy than the guys before him, like Kobe Bryant did. That's why he won't beat him. Kobe Bryant wanted to be better than Jordan. Kind of backfired because he didn't see LeBron coming. But SGA won't compete for that title. Why, E? Because they don't care.
Nah,
They don't care. They don't care that much to do it.
why? What makes you say that?
The reason why I say that is simply because of his demeanor. Yes, he's scoring, he's dropping buckets, but you listen to his press conference. It's like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. You know, we doing what we doing. It's just about winning. You know?
Yeah.
Now, he could prove me wrong. But another thing that impacts my thought process towards SGA is the storyline, right? Like, at one point, Kobe was known to be this crazy work ethic athlete type of, like, just a dog out there. SGA, I could tell he trains. I could tell he works hard. Without a doubt. But Kobe had a hell of a legacy, man. He had a hell of a legacy, bro. And I don't think players is going to work harder than him.
You see, when it comes to demeanor, you gotta remember these guys. They're not from the U.S.
Oh,
so
here we go.
They don't.
Here we go.
They're not gonna be as boisterous as some U.S. players. So you can't knock them for that.
See, here we go, bro. Well, don't play.
Nah,
Well, don't play.
You can't say that.
But listen, you're right.
Because
But look, the same excuse you gave me is the same excuse I have in the back of my head, and the reason why he won't lead a better legacy than the guys before him. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You got to have a different type of meter because he can literally win last year and never win again.
Yeah.
Right? Like that can easily happen. I mean, the last 6 years or 5 years, we had different champions.
Yeah.
But we talking about SGA. But this is not SGA's era. This is Nikola Jokic era. Nikola Jokic leads the decade in points, assists, rebounds, and steals. Now, someone may say, oh, Jason Tatum is close. Jason Tatum would lead it if he didn't miss 65 games this year. I don't care. The name of the game is to play the game. SGA, up until this year, I believed he only missed 13 games. 17 games, like the last 5 years or so. In addition to leading all those statistical categories, he has 3 MVPs this decade. He's won a championship this decade. So when you sit here and you think about who league it is, who era it is, you got to mention that boy Nikola Jokic. Now, here's the issue with Nikola Jokic. The reason why, see, he's a star, right? Would you consider Nikola Jokic a megastar?
Megastar?
Megastar.
Nah,
Like everything. I say, this is what a megastar is to me. Everything he wears, you want to wear. You want to have his style a little bit.
Nah, he's not a megastar to me.
You don't want to gain a little weight.
Nah.
You cool?
Nah, yeah, I'm cool off that. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so what about the way you play on the court? You don't want to get a couple more rebounds and pass the ball, make some good plays. You don't want to get your team 40, 12, and 8 with 0 assists.
Nah, he can keep the rebounds, but passing the ball and stuff like that, the way he passes it,
Bang. Keep the rebounds. That's part of the game, baby.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
I ain't gonna be on there trying to get no boards, bro.
Another thing too, right? We don't know his story. See, basketball is a storytelling sport. We got to know your story, man. We know where you're from, but your brother, he an MMA fight. Who taught you how to ball? Who taught you how to hoop? If that story's out there, they need to keep playing it, keep telling us, keep reminding us. You tried to do a little State Farm commercial, it ain't work. I even canceled my plan. we gotta get some stories around this man. The thing is about the NBA too, they got some bad contracts. This is Score Society's worst contracts that I'm seeing right now, bro. You know the first on my list? Paul George. Podcast P.
That's tough, bro.
Podcast P, man. You on my list because I'm from Philly and I have faith in you, bro. In the beginning of the year, you fooled me. You got me. I'm on here saying we might win a chip this year. We got Paul Pierce. He quit the podcast. Now I don't know what type of medication you on, but it cost us. It cost us to the point where you only played 34 games and you getting paid $212 million over the course of 4 years. $53 million a year. That means we paid you, we as in Philadelphia 76ers, $1.5 million a game this year. Talk about highway robbery. Talk about highway robbery, Podcast P. You know the next on my list, E?
Who next on the list?
Jordan Poole, bro.
Damn.
Your boy, your boy Poole. I told you, man. I knew he was going back there. Look, listen. I ain't know Podcast P was going to do us like this, but Jordan Poole, when I heard that Ice Spice, 500, bro. Come on, she from the Bronx, bro. Just relax. They say he bought a G-Wagon. They say he bought a maybe. Say he bought a son on a first date.
Yeah, but hey, man, it's not tricking if you have it, bro.
I don't care what I have. Dog, think about this, bro. I ask you a personal question.
Yep.
What do a girl has to do for you to give her a $500,000 date?
That's a good question, bro. That's an excellent question. I haven't got there yet, so I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, 500. Where my kids at? Where my kids? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
500 is crazy. Buying women cars, that's for the mother of my children right there. She ain't even speaking out on them. She ain't giving them a follow on Instagram.
That's
Can you imagine spending 500 on a chick and she ain't follow you on Instagram?
that's insane, bro.
500 on a chick and you a secret. Bro getting paid $128 million over 4 years. 38 games played this year. $32 million per year. Only averaging 12 points in the 38 games that he's played. Money poorly spent. Chris Middleton is the next one on my list. Now, Chris Middleton is a champion. I rock with Chris Middleton, but let's be clear. He doesn't deserve to be the second highest paid player on the Dallas Mavericks. $90 million over 3 years. Only playing 20 minutes a game. Averaging 10 points. It's nasty work. That's just nasty. The next one, he's also on the Sixers. Same team as Paul George, just a different criminal. Joel Embiid is making $188 million over 3 years, $62 million a year. The only difference between him and Paul George is this. At least when he plays like he deserves it. He averages 26 points this year. The problem is he's only played 38 games this year. So he's still a crook. Still a crook. But he's a different crook. Now, I know y'all waiting for this name. I probably should have said him first. Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, $175 million over 3 years. Only played 20 games this season. Listen, bro is really committed to the pranks. He's committed to these pranks. He has a show called Foul Play. It's a prank show. Sometimes I wonder, is he injured or is he shooting season 2? Because ain't no way they paying this man $58 million a year to play 20 games. And then somehow y'all believe that if they shorten the season, it's going to get better. So if we shorten the season, will Anthony Davis play most of the season? More than 85% of the games? We got to think about this. Another guy that's on my list, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is getting paid $215 million over 5 years. 25 M's a year. Only played 39 games. Is he going to play more? Is he going to play more? I'm just curious. Because he hasn't played since the dunk contest. That dunk contest, what year was that, E?
2016.
2016, I haven't seen him in 10 years. He played here and there. But $25 million a year here and there? Now this is another guy on my list who, look, man, I think he's an amazing player. But we got to get him out of, we got to get new friends, out of the city, something. My man is making $197 million over 5 years. You guessed it, Ja Morant. Ja Morant has played 20 games this year, bro. 20 games this year, making $39 million. The only habit he picked up is guns. Internet stuff. According to LeBron, he the best thing in Memphis. Him and who? Glorilla? Him and Glorilla, the best thing in Memphis. But the only difference between the two is Glorilla performing. He not. E, what you think of my list, man? You think I'm being unfair?
No, I think it's a pretty good list, bro. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah, man. Now, here's the thing. When I say bad contracts, and I mention these guys, I'm not saying they wasn't worth it at one point. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying for you NBA fans, and I say you NBA fans, not to exclude myself, but remember, I'm a player fan. I'm not a team fan. My boy E over here, he's a team fan.
Come on,
Ever
bro.
since Luka was injured, ever since Reeves was injured, he ain't been the same. His mood has been nasty every single time he walked in here. I asked, hey, E, you good, bro? Yeah, I'm good, bro. You heard what happened to Luka, bro? Yo, bro. He's sending me clips of Luka highlights for no reason. 2 a.m. Yo, I meant to show you this Luka. Yo, can we talk about Luka? Hell no, we can't talk about no Luka. He done, he cooked, he out of here. I'm talking about active players. Talking about active players, bro. So all you guys who have teams, yes, these guys are hurting your team. I'm from Philly. I love the Sixers. But they got a bad habit of overpaying some old guys. And I ain't going to waste no sleep on it. If you want to pay Podcast P $212 million over 4 years, so be it. But I ain't going to be a fan of it. You want to keep paying Joel Embiid, who missed more games than he actually played? So be it. But I ain't a fan of it. My man E and the rest of you guys, y'all fans of it. Y'all love it. Stick with one team, loyalty. Oh, we loyal. You go ask them if they loyal. They on vacation with hookers. Man, E, you know who, here's the thing about it, E. Do you know who will play 82 games a season and play every game most likely?
Who's that?
WNBA girl.
That's crazy.
WNBA players. WNBA players. Speaking of WNBA players, Angel Reese get traded to the Atlanta Dreams. Now, this is a trade I don't understand. She averaged 14 and 12. She led the rookies, her rookie season in rebounds. She showed a lot of potential. She played well for Chicago. Now, I don't understand it basketball-wise because of the stats I just mentioned. They traded for the 27th. They traded her for the 27th and the 28th first-round pick and some lemon pepper wings.
Yeah.
For some lemon pepper wings, they sent it to Atlanta. Now, I understand it off the court. You got the fashion out there. You got the lifestyle out there. You got all the things you need out there. They gonna embrace it. I listen. Look, man. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just leave it, man. Look, just safety, safety, young lady, safety, man. Be cool out in Atlanta, man. Just chill out. Chill out. There's a lot of things going on out there, man. There's a lot of things going on out there. In Chicago, ever been to Chicago, E?
No, I never been to Chicago.
Yeah, I know why she wanted to get out of there. It's cold and they cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chicago. You got like 1 or 2 areas you can really just vibe in, and that's it. But man, you know what? I think this is good for her. I think this is good for her brand anyway. Hopefully the team look good, but we'll see. You know what though? Here's the thing, man. I don't. Although we know some of the players for the WNBA, they still need storylines, bro. The WNBA needs storylines, man. Like, I felt bad when I asked you, E, you see the girls' game? You was like, they played? I feel like the average fan should know the girl. Like, even if you're not a fan of the WNBA or college basketball or women's college basketball, I still feel like you should know that the game is on. Like, if you walk into a bar on a Sunday night, you should know why it's crowded. Why it is crowded. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, imagine you going into a bar and you seeing people wearing South Carolina, UConn jerseys, right? Not UConn, excuse me, UCLA jerseys, right? And you like, yo, what everybody doing here? You know what I'm saying? You should know that they there for the game.
Yeah.
But they don't got no storylines. I think Caitlyn Jenner and the Angel Reese thing was perfect.
Caitlin Clark.
Excuse me. Caitlin Clark. Right. Caitlin Clark. My bad. Caitlin Clark, man. My apologies. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese was perfect. That was a perfect storyline. That was 2 years of debate. That was perfect. They need more of that. They need more of that type of action. They need more of that. It makes it more entertaining. Yes? Now, listen, y'all can go off all that skill stuff all y'all want. Oh, we shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't have to do that. Why? The guys got to do it. They got to make up stuff. They got to do it too. We just saw Trey Young talking crazy to Pat Bev, Draymond Green talking crazy to Kenyon Martin. They got to do it too. What you think? What you thought? What's the boy Brooks talking crazy? LeBron James
Talking crazy, Kevin Durant.
talking crazy. Kevin Durant. How many fights we done seen this year? How many scuffles we done seen? That ain't basketball, but shoot, they gotta do something. They gotta make something happen.
LeBron talking crazy about Memphis.
LeBron talking crazy about all that. All that. Y'all just got people people just throwing objects on the court. That's not gonna make it. That's not gonna make it. That's not gonna make it, ladies. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. And then when y'all get the interviews, stop being so boring, bro. I mean, I had some good interviews on my show. I had some good interviews. Go check it out. I got Crystal Bradford. She came on or whatever. But look, y'all gotta stop being so boring, man. Talk more. Be funny. Come out dressed boring. Talk, man. Let's have some fun. Damn, it ain't gonna hurt you. And you got it. Because here's the thing. The average fan that's paying money for your game don't know basketball. They only there for the vibes. Me and my guy E was talking the other night. He was talking about the tryouts at his high school. He had 200 people come. 150 people come. 135 people get cut. He said some of the people just there for the vibes. That's most of the population of basketball. That's most of the population. If you go to a Lakers game, it's 20,000 people in the stadium. I don't know how much it seats, but let's assume 20,000 people. You think 20,000 people know basketball? Nah, they there for the vibes. They there to have fun. It's not even, listen, I would argue less than 10% know basketball for real. They like basketball, but I would argue 10% know basketball. But moving on to college stuff, shout out to my man Mike Malone. Mike Malone is now the UNC, University of North Carolina, head coach. After 12 seasons in the NBA, winning the championship in 2023, Mike Malone has now secured his first head coaching job at the Division I level. Can you believe that?
That's kind of tough, bro.
He coached at the college level though.
Before?
He only been an assistant coach though.
Okay.
He was assistant coach at Oakland, Providence, and Manhattan.
Yep.
So people was wondering how did he get it? Because typically UNC usually hire within. You follow me?
Yep.
So Hubert Davis went to UNC. Roy Williams was an assistant. And where does Mike Malone come in at? Well, since you asked, his daughter plays volleyball for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see? Daughter just play volleyball for him.
Okay.
You know? Now, here's the thing that I realized in college, right? It doesn't matter about the X's and O's. Yes, to a certain extent, kids want to learn. But now it's about the moolah, the money. Who recruits what? That's what it's about now. Can you recruit? Every player in the country want to learn from an NBA champion. But how much do they want to learn? How do they want to learn? They want to learn it softly or give them the hard truth. Not about development anymore. As a coach, I had to get that out of my head. It's not about development. The families is not looking at me like, Sean, get more players so you can develop them and take 2 years to develop them. No, they like, get players. Go steal them. Go steal the players. Go DM their moms. So when you sit here and you look at a lot of stuff, man, you got to look at it in that way, brother. You got to look at it in that way. It's about recruiting.
Now, I seen somewhere online that Mike Malone, he's pretty good with young talent. He had Jokic when he was young.
Uh-huh.
He had other players when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you think Mike Malone's going to
I think he's going to do great. I think anybody who coached at the NBA level will do great. However, is not NBA stuff. You do is you working with kids. You are working with kids, but they getting money too, but not the same money. But you're working with kids, man. You gotta be a little gentle. And every kid ain't going to the NBA, so you can't do the same things you once did. I thought Larry Larry Brown was he was the head coach for the Sixers. Then went down to SMU. I believe he coached for. I thought he'd win a championship soon, but he hasn't won one yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, but yeah, that doesn't mean you're gonna win a championship.
That's crazy. It's really tough winning a college championship, huh?
It's tough winning a championship anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere, bro. It's tough winning a championship to YMCA. If your kids don't show up, you ain't gonna win.
No, fair enough.
You know what I mean? It's tough. Winning ain't easy. I don't know why y'all make only this generation make it seem like winning is easy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was 4-6. Okay. He was in the finals 10 times, bro. That's all good. You know what I mean? Speaking of championships, I'm glad you brought that up. Michigan wins the championship, man, for the first time in 37 years. First time in 37 years, bro. I was 4 years old when they won their last championship. And I like the way they play, man. It was old school. I think both teams play old school basketball, bro. Dump the ball down low, post move, post works, post entries. It was a good game. It was a good game. My man, he was like, oh, did they play yesterday? Like, yeah, man, it's a good game, bro. Look, but here's the thing, though. I don't blame you. Like, my guy E, right? I give him a lot of, I gotta keep him engaged, man. He sit over here look like he bored sometimes, but I gotta keep him engaged, so I gotta mess with him a little bit. My guy E, he's a basketball fan. He's a sports fan. Let's say a sports fan, right? When I think of sports fan, I think of guys who just like, when it's on, it's on. I like who I like. I like who I want to watch. That's fine, right? So if you're one of those guys, you're not really going to care to watch Michigan and UConn. Why? Because they didn't have the big names on there. They didn't have the big names for their school. They are big name schools, but it wasn't De'Aaron Peterson. It wasn't Darius Acup. It wasn't AJ DeBanson. It wasn't the names that we know. It was good teams, good basketball. So you probably missed it. But just talk about the coach over in Michigan. My guy, Coach Dusty May. This is his second season. Second season when Michigan ain't won. I watched the post game. He was already talking about recruits. I'm like, dang, he already talking about recruits? He had 5 transfers. He looking for more? But that's the way to get the bills paid nowadays. It made me think to myself, I'm being too nice. I want to develop everybody. I want to do the old school way. Nobody feeling that no more, bro. I had to slap myself. Get up. Wake up. Wake up, bro. Get your Calipari on, bro.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow I'm in DMs like this. Hey, I see that you didn't play a lot last game. I think your skills really need to be developed. I'm trying to tell you, man. Because obviously that's what's needed right now. I watched this interview with Calipari, John Calipari. He was debating with on ESPN. Are college athletes pros? Are they pros? And the panel said yes. I agree. These are pros. Not NBA pros, but they're pros. They're getting paid money. Lower level pros, but they're pros. I want y'all to think about this. Michigan spends $10 million on their roster. $10 million for students, athletes. Just think about that. The game has changed. So we got to change the way we look at it. We got to change the way we see it. It's still a great game, but we just got to change the way we view it. Make sure you guys support the show. Get some merch. GoalsActivewear.com. Use code RealHoopers at checkout and receive 15% off. Also, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, let's continue to think elite and together. Welcome to Score Society.